Have you ever given years of your life, worked harder than anyone else, built someone else's success, only to be told, we don't need you anymore? Have you ever been replaced so easily that it made you question your own worth? If you've ever felt this way, this story is for you. Lucas was born in a beautiful lush green village, a place filled with quiet mornings and simple hopes. But that peace did not last long. Lucas lost his father when he was still a child. From that moment on, life stopped being something to explore and became something to endure. His mother fell ill not long after, and responsibility arrived early, uninvited, and permanent. When Lucas was barely old enough to call himself a man, he left his village to work in another one far away. The work was hard, the hours long, and the pay modest. But it was honest. Every month, without exception, Lucas sent most of his earnings back home to support his mother. He lived simply, quietly, never complaining. The workshop where Lucas worked was small when he arrived. Old machines, few clients, limited ambition. But Lucas brought something rare: commitment without conditions. He arrived early, stayed late, learned every part of the craft. When something broke, he fixed it. When work slowed, he found ways to improve processes. When others grew tired, Lucas kept going. Years passed. 10 years. During that time, the workshop changed dramatically. Production increased. Reputation spread. New clients arrived. The owner expanded the business, bought better equipment, hired more workers. Outsiders praised the owner for its success. Few mentioned Lucas. Lucas never asked for recognition. He believed in loyalty, the kind that grows quietly and proves itself through consistency. He trusted that effort would be seen when the time was right. But one afternoon, everything collapsed into a single sentence. "Lucas," the owner said, avoiding eye contact, "I don't think you need to work here anymore." At first, Lucas thought he had misunderstood. "I've decided to move in a different direction," the man continued. "You'll be paid for this month. After that, we're done." No explanation, no gratitude, no acknowledgement of 10 years of dedication. Lucas stood there in silence. His chest felt hollow. Not because he lost a job, but because loyalty had been answered with indifference. He went home that evening, heavier than he had ever felt. Memories of long nights, broken hands, and missed wrist, all of it replayed in his mind. He felt betrayed, but more than that, he felt invisible. Yet beneath the sadness, something else existed: preparation. For years, Lucas had quietly saved a small portion of his salary each month. He trusted no banks, no promises. He buried the money in a secure place near his mother's old house. Not out of fear, but out of discipline. The next morning, Lucas returned to his village. He dug where he had always known the money rested. What he found surprised even him. It was enough not to survive, but to begin. The following day, Lucas traveled to a larger village nearby, one with more people, more need, and more opportunity. He didn't rush, he observed, he listened. Then he bought a small piece of land, and he built. The workshop Lucas created was modest at first, but it carried something his old workshop never had: fairness. Lucas hired people who struggled to find work. He trained them patiently. He paid them on time. He listened to their ideas. When mistakes happened, he taught them instead of punishing them. Slowly, the workshop grew. People noticed not just the quality of the work, but the atmosphere. Employees stayed. They cared. They worked not out of fear, but out of respect. Lucas never forgot where he came from. When profits increased, he didn't hoard them. He reinvested. He helped families. He supported education, remembered what it meant to be unseen, and made sure no one under him felt that way. Years passed again, and one day, Lucas received an invitation to a large regional business meeting. Leaders, investors, and workshop owners from across the area would attend. Lucas went, not to prove anything, but to learn. As he entered the hall, he felt a strange familiarity. Across the room stood his former employer. The man looked older, smaller, tired. Their eyes met. For a moment, time froze. The former owner's face drained of color. He recognized Lucas instantly, now standing confidently, representing a thriving company with loyal employees and growing influence. The man approached slowly. I didn't expect to see you here," he said, voice low. Lucas nodded politely. Life takes us places. They spoke briefly. Lucas learned that after firing him, the workshop struggled. Without Lucas's leadership and discipline, quality declined. Workers left. Clients followed. The business had shrunk. Lucas felt no joy, only clarity. Walking away wasn't revenge, it was necessary. He returned home grateful, not for success, but for the lesson. Loyalty means nothing if it only goes one way. Self-respect begins the moment you walk away. So ask yourself this: how long will you stay loyal to a place that has already chosen life without you? If the story felt familiar, share it. Someone needs to hear it. Subscribe for more stories that remind you of your worth.